It's a beautiful night for baseball here in South Philly. Let's go, Phils!
Do you have any idea what is going down in the hallways of Citizens Bank Park right now? Forget everything you thought you knew about our quiet off-season, because the temperature just got cranked up to unbearable levels. Bichette is meeting with the Phillies front office at this exact moment, today, January 12th, 2026, and the bombshell that comes along with this meeting could change the face of our franchise forever. I'm not just talking about adding an elite bat to the top of the lineup. I'm talking about a sacrifice that is going to split this fan base right down the middle. To bring in Bichette, the bill has come due, and the price tag, according to scorching hot intel from Matt Gelb at The Athletic, has two names written in bold on the departure list: JT Realmuto and Alec Bohm. That is exactly what you heard. This isn't internet rumor mill garbage. This is serious backstage talk. We spent weeks speculating, but now reality has kicked down the door. The tactical plan is to move Bichette to third base, since Trea Turner is the absolute owner of the shortstop position, and Bryson Stott isn't leaving second base for anything. Bichette has already signaled he's down for the position change. The guy wants to win. But the financial question is the giant elephant in the room. Bringing him in would blow the payroll past the luxury tax threshold in a way that would trigger an absurd penalty of 110% on every single dollar over the limit. Dave Dombrowski doesn't play to lose, we know that, but he doesn't burn money without a master plan either. And the plan to clear financial space in 2026 involves saying goodbye to the best catcher in baseball and our starting third baseman, who had finally found his groove. I need you guys to stop and think coldly about this with me. Is it worth it? It is a massive gamble. The market has shifted drastically. We thought the Realmuto extension was a done deal, just a matter of time and contract details, but that soap opera dragged on too long, and the front office, which never sleeps, switched targets and aimed elsewhere. The interest in Bichette isn't smoke. It's a five-alarm fire. John Heyman, Ken Rosenthal, John Morosi, all the big reporters are confirming that Philadelphia has become the favorite destination for the 27-year-old ex-Blue Jay about to turn 28. If you want to stay on top of every detail of this explosive negotiation and understand what will be left of our roster after this hurricane hits, smash that subscribe button right now on the channel. Here at Phillies Fans Central, we don't hide anything. We live this 24/7. Ring the notification bell, because if this trade goes down in the next few hours, I'll be back live instantly to break it down. Back to the hard facts. The math is cruel, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We have to clear the books for 2026 to absorb Bichette's contract. But look at the horizon of 2027. That is where the magic happens, and that is why this madness might make financial sense. Nick Castellanos and his $20 million, Taijuan Walker with $18 million, and honestly, good riddance, Jesus Luzardo with $11 million, Adolis Garcia with $10 million, Alvarado with $9 million. A giant boatload of contracts expires right after this 2026 season. The financial relief is right around the corner, so the luxury tax pain would only be for 1 year. The strategy seems to be assemble a team of all-stars now, stomach the tax hit this year and breathe easy next year. Is it risky? Absurdly so, but we are talking about a player who had an OPS plus of 129 last year and batted 311. The guy is a hitting machine and brings a youth that Realmuto unfortunately just doesn't have anymore. Don't fool yourselves into thinking the lane is clear just because Bichette is in the building. The list of teams interested in him looks like an all-star game roster. Los Angeles Dodgers, New York Yankees, San Francisco Giants, Detroit Tigers, and of course, the Boston Red Sox. Boston, by the way, is desperate and their wallet is wide open. They lost Alex Bregman to the Cubs, who gave $175 million over 5 years to the ex-Astro, taking Chicago out of the fight for Bichette, which is great tactical news for us, but Boston is still on the hunt. However, we have an ace up our sleeve that not even the Dodgers' money or the Red Sox history can buy: Don Mattingly. Our new bench coach worked side by side with Bichette in Toronto for the last 3 years, and their relationship is described as rock solid. If there is anyone who can convince Bo to become an elite third baseman in the National League and adapt to the pressure of Philly, it's Donnie Baseball. Mattingly knows how to talk to hitters of this caliber. And speaking of caliber, did you see what Bichette did in the 2025 World Series Game 7? Rogers Center exploding with tension. He goes up there and launches a 3-run home run off Shohei Ohtani to flip the game. That moment was electric. It was cinematic. If the Blue Jays bullpen hadn't blown the lead afterwards, that homer would be legendary. It would be the title-winning play. It's that type of clutch player who doesn't shake in his boots that we need when Red October arrives and Citizens Bank Park turns into a deafening cauldron. He hit 18 home runs and drove in 94 runs in 139 games last season. The guy led the American League in hits in 2021 with 191 knocks. He's not a kid. He's a war veteran at just 27 years old. Yeah, with 7 seasons under his belt, a 2-time All-Star, and a top 20 AL MVP vote getter 4 times. He brings an aggressive energy that fits our city perfectly, that long hair flowing while he runs the bases with anger that screams fight in Phils. But again, I go back to the initial point that keeps me awake at night and should be worrying you too: the human and clubhouse cost of this transaction. JT Real Muto isn't just a catcher. He is the defensive heart and silent leader of this team for years. Alec Boehm had his ups and downs, had that "I hate this place" moment, but he grew up, matured, and became a reliable doubles hitter. Letting them go to fit Bichette at third base is the front office telling the clubhouse, "We don't care about feelings or past loyalty. We want championship rings now." Maybe that is exactly the reality check we need. Maybe we got too comfortable with the current group hitting the post. Dave Dombrowski smelled blood in the water. The Real Muto talks stalled. The market opened up, and he saw the chance to rejuvenate the infield with a generational talent. The short-term financial impact is brutal. The luxury tax is going to hurt John Middleton's pockets, but the championship window remains wide open. Now, I want to hear from you, the true voice of this team. It's truth time. Do you approve of this radical engineering? Do you accept seeing Real Muto in another jersey if it means Bo Bichette at third base, destroying the baseball on Broad Street? Or is this messing too much with team chemistry and a fatal mistake? Leave your honest opinion in the comments. I read everything. This is Phillies Fan Central, bringing the truth no matter who it hurts. Let's see what comes out of this meeting. Go Phils.